let me tell you about Legend Seeker and how you can support its development while getting some awesome perks. By subscribing to our Legendary tier on YouTube or becoming a paid member on our Discord or Patreon, you'll get early access to all Legend Seeker lore and mechanics. This means you'll be among the first to dive into the world of Legend Seeker and give direct feedback that will help shape the game. But that's not all. Supporters will also be the first to playtest the system and will get exclusive invites to private streams where we discuss the game in detail. Your input will play a huge role in making Legend Seeker the best that it can be. Now, for those of you who love watching our tabletop role-playing game shows, supporting Legend Seeker comes with some fun bonuses for the casts. Here's how it works. If you are a Copper or Common member on Discord or Patreon, you can give a $20 benefit to a player of your choice. Silver and Uncommon members can give 2 benefits to 2 players of your choice. If you go the YouTube route, you can give a $50 benefit to a player of your choice. And for the ultimate support, Gold and Mythic members on Discord and Patreon give a $20 benefit to 3 players of your choice. You can choose from all casts across Moonskull. Every bit of support goes directly towards making Legend Seeker a reality. It helps fund the art, writing, editing, and eventual publishing of the game. So, if you want to be a part of this journey and support our shows, join our Legendary tier on YouTube or become a member on Discord or Patreon. We couldn't do it without you, and we're excited to build Legend Seeker together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game. Testing, testing. All right, there we go. Fixed! Thank you, chat. But hello, you chat bastards. Happy, Merry post-Christmas? Pre-New Year? Glad to have you guys here. We're going to be doing a little bit of Legend lore, Legend Seeker writing today, and we're going to have a good time. I got a little bit of headway into this already, actually. I got further than I thought last time. I got through most of the dragons, I'm pretty sure. So let me confirm. Let's see. What does Chrysanth want? Got it. All right. Let me pull this back up because it is important. We want this one. All right. So looking at my... Yeah, I got through all the dragons. I moved on to the Hairless Kennel. We're gonna go somewhere between that, I think. We're gonna go somewhere between that. Let me pull up my list of what we are looking for. So, how did... That was a lot of swaying that's gonna get clipped? Was I swaying? Was this swaying? I don't remember swaying. All right. I wanted my... Where the hell did it go? Did I put it here? And I'll show you a couple things that I got too, by the way. I think you guys you'll like what I've got. No, not that one. Son of a bitch. There it is. Got it. That's what I was looking for. All right, and we can close this because I don't need it. Son of a bitch. Close. Don't care. And let's go to bookmarks. All right. So we got through the dragons. I got through a dragon turtle already. Actually, I got through even more than that. I got through the dark elves. And I had just gotten to dryad. So we're going to work on the dryad first. I am filming at a Dutch angle. What, you don't like me in Dutch? I don't understand. You don't want to draw me like one of your Dutch girls? I'm just kidding, chat. All right. I will actually show you guys a couple things real quick, though, that are pretty cool. I didn't get a lot, so let me give you some warning here. We're going to go to this full screen. All right, first off, if I look more clear, more dashing and roguish, if you can see all the minuscule details of my perfection, that's because my camera is improved. I've got it set up, and it looks much, much nicer there. But I haven't quite figured out how to fix my situation, which is kind of why it looks like it's a little tilted, and that's okay. That's okay. We'll keep at that angle for a while until I figure out the best way to resolve that. But because of the position of the arm and the device and where the monitor is, I can't seem to get it in a spot that's not causing it to tilt, which is a little bit annoying. But to make it a little bit nicer for you guys, you'll notice I did put up something on the wall there for you, so you'd have a little bit to look at over there. And hey, check this stuff out. So for the holidays, I got The Legend of Ghost Mountain, which is a nice Savage Worlds game with a bunch of crap in there. And it's really cool. It's a really cool story and premise. Who knows? Who knows if that might be in the roadmap in the future. And then I also got the Dark... Oh, that light's really making that bad. The Dark Crystal, the role-playing game. So I'm thinking maybe a mini-series or a one-shot with that at some point will be really cool. So lots of goodies. Other than that, I got about 8 months worth of Death Wish coffee. So you guys are welcome. I'll make sure to thank all of my family members for you because I know you guys love it when I'm on Death Wish coffee. I wish Chrysanthus here. I know she's streaming right now, but... there's something I really want to do, but I'm saving it for when she gets here. So we'll see when she gets here. But all right, let's hop into this. Let me get my tools up. And we are going to go here. Pull up this. And I have got my document. All right, we want to get past Rudy Poos. Actually, we're gonna... Oh, have you guys seen the art for the Rudy Poo, by the way? If you haven't, you should go check out the Patreon, and you can see a picture of the Rudy Poo there. And it's pretty amazing. It's everything you hoped it would be and more. So if you're a silver member or higher there, you can take a look at the Erudi Poo and see what it's all about. We also got the Dark Mantle in there, I believe. All right, so we're going to be working on Dryads today. So let's take a look at what we got for Dryads. When we think about Dryads, we know a few things for sure. We know they're kind of tree-based creatures. They're fey. They're a little bit mischievous. Traditionally, we see them use bows and magic. Also, you can vote on the name of the setting if you haven't done that already. Do consider doing that. Go to the Patreon and you can go take a vote in the poll. Anybody who's a paying member, doesn't matter if you're copper or if you're mythic, you get to take a vote in this poll and decide the future setting name for Legend Seeker. Pretty close race at the top, but it's going to be the top three that go on to round two, and then round two, whatever comes out of round two is the winner. So make your opinion heard, and you can cement your place in the Legend Seeker history. All right. So let's see. Oh, it did not do what I wanted it to. Why did it not do that? You know what? We'll do this. Probably only need like 2 paragraphs or so of information. Oh, I see what's going on. You son of a bitch. All right, let me fix this really quick. It wants me to add more storage, which I can do. I guess all those videos are starting to add up. What did you guys get for the holidays, chat? Tell me all the fun stuff that you got. Yes, Gelflings. Absolutely. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. I was wondering why it was giving me a bunch of shit. Right, let's do that again. And do this. Books, a Dutch oven, coasters, and a gift card for beer. Oh, the horror host. Depending what you mean by Dutch oven, that could be awesome or that could be horrifying. Which one is it? Which one is it? All right. Let's see. We're going to go Dryads. Is that showing for you guys? Can you see what I'm typing? I can scroll it up a little bit. There we go. And I'll tell you what, chat, we've got a MegaCon fundraiser going on right now. You could donate here if you wanted by going to our Streamlabs. Is Sevi and Chrysanth still alive? Let me see. Yes. If you go over there and you buy the girls a drink for $50 and let me know, you and I will make a little custom trinket for Legend Seeker that will go in one of the books or the adventures or something. For every drink you buy the ladies. On the book has Hakshin Swagu. Can't pronounce that, but it's neat to see a castle you've been in. That's pretty cool. The cookware freak. Listen, I'm just saying, man. I just wanted to make sure because I wanted to make sure you had a good Christmas and not a stinky one. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants a stinky Christmas. All right, so we're gonna say. Actually, I'm gonna move this around a little bit because I don't like the way this is lined up. We are gonna go like this. Oops. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. I like that right there. Oh, but I don't like that. Okay. All right. So we said we want to talk about these being in trees. I think tree bound is a good way to say that. And in our setting, the Fae come from a place called Canadia. That's also where you'll find the Canadian bears. Hohenschwangau. Got it, got it. Dark Warlord over on X. What's going on, man? If I could, I would, but I am struggling at the moment. Also rewatching Frost Maiden campaign. Hey, that is okay. We only ask you do what you can do when you feel like you can do it. No more, no less. Your viewership is more than enough. And hey, I hope you're enjoying the rewatch of the Frost Maiden campaign. We're actually going to be taking the older campaigns and cutting out the countdowns and things like that and turning them into videos for a more easy, digestible video format. In hopes that it'll broaden our reach a little bit because video usually gets pushed a little better than live streams do. So more people can experience that journey with you. Fey Realm. Okay. I'd say they are graceful, appearing as graceful. The bark-like skin, though, man. I don't know. It seems like it would not feel good. Ooh, how do I spell? Yeah, I think so. They are agile and nimble. Oh boy. I just write myself into a bad sentence. Hold on. They are. Oh, no, no, no. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Did that Elf King Trudeau wreak the economy? Oh, wait. Wreck the economy there, which is why they're in the regular world? Probably. That is probably exactly what happened. I should make like some deposed Elf King Trudeau or something. That would be pretty. That would be pretty funny. Maybe a little too on the nose, but it would be funny. Um. Oops. Ward off intruders. 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 Get it, chat? And threads. All right, so we talked a little bit about where they're from, what they look like, some of their abilities. But we should probably also talk about. Oh, you know what, chat? Let me get the. I just realized I'm not even on the right screen. My bad. Hold on. There you go. That's what we want. Sending Chrysanth a little message there. Okay. Um. All right. So I talked about the powers a little bit. I probably should talk about the tree thing, right? Each dryad is bound to a specific tree. I wonder if I want to keep this. So in some lore, if they get too far away from their tree, they get sick and die. That kind of means I can't really go outside of Canadia, doesn't it? Hmm. We'll leave it for now. I might revisit that concept, but I mean, it's true to the roots of the lore, I guess, of what a dryad typically is. All right. Ultimately, pushing. Wait, I probably shouldn't. Why did I capitalize that? There we go. I wonder if you can have twin dryads from a single tree. There's a thought. And the um, endurance. Oops. The verdant, yeah, dense woodlands. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Serves as the source of the alliance force. The bond is sacred. I think that's pretty good. It might even be too much, actually. I could probably trim a little bit of that. We're going to be something like at least 120 or so of these monsters in here, so I gotta consider that as I write these entries. I think pretty good. So next we're going to talk about elementals. And just to give you guys an idea, what's the Queen Shirt one now? Uh, yeah, we're going to go into elementals. So let's. I haven't really given a lot of thought into how I want elementals to work in the setting because I don't really plan on having an elemental plane per se. I think they'll just be spirits resident to Erudia itself. I did not fix that. Let me go back and fix this. When we think of elementals, we want air. We want earth. Fire. Am I missing one? Oh, water. I think that should be good for starting, right? All right. Oh, it looks like more of you guys are here. Hello, chat. Glad to see more of you joining. We're here writing a little bit of Legend Seeker lore. We just got finished writing about a dryad, or what dryads will be like in Legend Seeker. And we are now moving on to the elementals. A reminder to those joining, we are raising funds for going to MegaCon. So if you guys are interested in helping out with that, what you can do, you can. I'm offering right now for every $50 that you guys donate through our Streamlabs link, that you guys can work with me on a trinket. We're gonna make a little trinket here together. Something very simple that we can put in either the book or a future adventure or something like that. Just a list of fun little trinkets. And we will design one with the person who donated here on stream. If you happen to, if you want to double dip a little bit, you can go over to Sevi and Chrysanth are playing Mass Effect over on Moonskull right now. You can go buy the ladies a drink, so you can also get them a drink for their troubles, as well as get to work with me on here and double dip as one. Or you can just do it here, and we can chat here. I don't care either way. But I do know the ladies are saying they could really use another drink. Oh God, there's the Queen shirt. Speak of the devil. What are you doing here, Chrysanth? You're live. Go back to your stream. I got this. Do not be doing this while you're on stream with Sevi. But I will go ahead and pin that since she already did it. Let me go over to my YouTube. Actually, you know what? I'll just open it in a new window since this is being retarded. Oh, no, I want you to open a new window. Yeah, there we go. YouTube. Switch over to Legend Seeker because that's where we are. And then just let me know here that you did do that donation, and then we'll chat. We will chat. What the hell? Why did a feline named Vajayjay comment that I hate him? I don't hate a feline named Vajayjay. I know he wants an audiobook. I can't help him with that, but I don't hate a feline named Vajayjay. What was I doing? Oh, going to pin. Create, go live. legend lore, that's us. And let's pin it. Boom. Pinned! There you go. Now we don't even need the queen shirt at all, because it's pinned. 16 of us here. Well, hello. We are growing in numbers. All right, so let's look at these elementals. All right, so I do want to say that the I think we're going to say that in Erudia, elementals are primordial spirits that exist on the material plane. I think that's where we're going to go with this. So let's go here. Elementals. All right. Elementals are, oops, I can spell. Damn it. Wow. Given physical form, they just originate on the material plane of Erudi, I would say. Material, wait, originating on or I think it would be on the material plane of Erudia, would be the right word. Which may not be Erudia for long, depending on how you guys vote in the poll. Or maybe it will be. Erudia is doing quite well in the poll, actually. Yeah, there's not a lot to reinvent the wheel and elementals, but they are a part of the universe, and we do have to put them in here. There's going to be some creatures that are a little more or less interesting than some, but at the end of the day, we gotta write them all. About the raw essence of earth, fire, water, or air. Get an A there. Tangible. So we're going to say they're born from the natural forces of the material plane. Yeah, because I don't think I really want to do a whole shit ton of different planes in my setting. Mm. You don't like how clear my camera is, but why? Oh, I didn't spell that right, though. I can tell you that for sure. Let me fix that. Remains intact. Dude, I cannot type today. It's gonna take me way longer if I keep typing like this. Um, I could read you guys one of my dragon entries that I already did. We could pick one. I could read you one. Oh gosh, sassy witch. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're trying to say I'm a handsome fella. Those are oops. That reminds me, Sassy Witch, I did pose the question to the Crimson Throne cast about what you asked. Sounds like almost all of them would like a Gerald. The only one I'm not sure about is Disparu, which is ironic because it's his Gerald, but I think the issue is getting it to him. Elementals are not inherently malicious, but can become destructive. I think that's enough in elementals. Pretty basic. Then we'll just talk about each one. I don't know what to say about. Let me think. What do they say about air elementals in other books? That's pretty straightforward. Air elementals are the tempest. Hold on, I think this is a word. Tempestuous. That's a word, right? I'm not making that up. Tempestuous. I think so. Oh yeah, it auto corrected. I was correct. That is a word. Um, They have dark hollows for eyes, because they don't really have eyes traditionally per se. Well, actually, let's just say both, right? Resemble and a mouth. Of course, they make the sound of howling winds because they're air. Storms, storms, storms. Oh God. Hello, Jagum40. Thank you for all of the heart faces. 3169, 3169, 6931. Wow. I don't know what that means. But I appreciate you sharing it. All right. Depending on their mood or purpose. All right, and then we've got Earth. Earth elementals are hulking beings. Very big hulks. Don't want to get hit by Earth elemental. Nope, that would not feel good. You know, getting hit by a air elemental might suck, might knock you back a little bit, but ultimately it's just air. Earth elementals, man, that's dirt, stone, metal. Oof, that's not gonna feel good. Give them gemstones for eyes, since they are earthen, and they probably got that sort of shit in the earth. Um, immense force. That is the word of the day. The word of the day. Immense force is what describes an earth elemental. What is the queen shirt complaining about now? Immense force is the word of the day. Immense force. Ah, 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 ah. I mean, he counted numbers, but you know what? Who's complaining? Not me. Embodying The resilience of strength of the earth. Yeah, that's a good sentence, chat. I did a good sentence. Earth elementals are kind of like mooses. If you don't bother them, you'll probably be all right. You piss them off, though, oh, you're gonna rue the day. Oops. Oops. It's pretty good. I don't need more than a paragraph on that. Let's do fire next. Mooses, mises, mices. I don't know. How do you say plural mooses? Moosei? Man, what is there really to say about fire elementals? They are the living embodiments of flame. Actually, it's a good sentence. Elementals are the living embodiments of flame. Activity. This is where fire magic is particularly strong. Fire elementals are both hold on, beautiful and dangerous, like women, just like women. They're flickering. Shit, I can spell. I should make them look like women. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. Kind of. And then that should be good. We'll move on to water. Yeah. I messed it up so many times, I forgot what I was going to say. Their forms. Oh, shifting. God damn it. All right, chat. Do you have a preference on what type of dragon you'd like me to read to you about? We've got the gemstones, we got the metallic, and we have the colored dragons. Any of those sound interesting? And if so, which one specifically? There's 4 of each. How does it work in Legend Seeker? Well, I don't know what that means. How does what work in Legend Seeker? Mauser 8, hail Erudi. Hello, Mauser 8. In Zerator 1, metallic silver. All right. Zerator 1 got there first. I'm gonna read you the entry that I wrote on metallic dragons in just a second. These translucent. Oh god, I don't know how to spell translucent. Translucent, yes. See, I get there, Chad. I get there eventually. Unusual currents. Ability and relentless force. Ceaseless. Ceaseless? Yeah. Except for I can't spell, so let's fix that one. Yeah, let's fix that one. All right. I think that covers all the elemental types. Oh, God. We got the Queen and the Queen shirt in chat. Pokemon TCG Live. Oh, my God. There's an account I haven't seen in a while. What's going on, Sevs? What's going on, Chrysanth? And Cajun Corey's in the house, too? Wow. It's not you. I literally just said I noticed the raid. I'm calling you out and thanking you for the raid as we speak, you ungrateful queen shirt. Hello, hello. Thank you, raiders. Thank you, Sevs. I appreciate you guys hopping in here. I'm focused on typing, so I didn't see it right away. But I am so glad that you are here. We are currently working on we just wrapped up working on elementals. I think we're going to move on. Oops. If I can get this back over here. Did my mouse just stop working? You son of a bitch. All right, there it goes. I think we're going to move on to... We're in the E's, so I guess I technically need to cover elephants, but then I want to get to ettercaps. For sure. So we'll probably do like a quick entry on elephants. Just something simple. And then we'll talk about ettercaps. If I can even do ettercaps, I probably should consider if that's a thing I can do. I think ettercaps are actual real-world lore. But hello. I'm assuming you guys are done with Mass Effect then? Did you guys have fun? Did Sevi destroy the universe yet? Currently having a glass of eggnog, but chat, I still have some rum chata. as well as some tequila. You guys can buy me shots too now that the girls are done. You can go to the Streamlab link that is posted there and help us get to MegaCon, but also get my brain working with some alcohol because it does help. All right, I did promise you guys we would do a quick reading of the Silver Dragon, so let me do that. Guys, there's so much lore going on in this thing right now. You have no idea. I have made just in my hold on. Just in my current incomplete form, I have. Oh god, actually, I don't even want to say this number. I have a certain number of pages of entries, and I'm not even past E yet. Okay, we've got a lot of numbers and entries. We will just say it's definitely a number above 30 and a number below 40 of pages. We're only on E. Yeah, this thing's gonna be like 250 pages easy, I'm sure. All right, let's talk about the dragons. We'll talk about the dragons. Silver dragons reside in high-altitude environments such as towering mountain peaks and cloud-hidden plateaus. These lofty realms provide the perfect vantage point for observation and ensure privacy for their covert activities. Their lairs are often found within the hollows of ancient, inaccessible mountains or behind cascading waterfalls, with interiors that are vast libraries and archives filled with scrolls, books, and artifacts of significant informational value. Nobody asked you, sassy witch! Silver dragons are graceful and elegant, with gleaming silver scales that reflect the light in a near mirror finish. Their eyes are sharp and discerning, capable of perceiving the slightest detail at great distances. They possess long flowing manes and tails that add to their majestic appearance. Agile and swift, silver dragons are built for stealth and precision, aiding their roles as gatherers of secrets. Silver dragons possess two distinct breath weapons. The first is a chilling breath of frost used to incapacitate foes or protect their lairs by creating barriers of ice. The second, more unique, is a psionic breath that can temporarily lower the intelligence of those it affects, clouding their minds and making them susceptible to suggestion and easier to manipulate. Additionally, silver dragons have the ability to turn invisible, further enhancing their capabilities in stealth and espionage. This ability allows them to move undetected among their adversaries or escape unnoticed when necessary. So there you go. I told you I'd read you one of the dragon entries I did, and I did. And I did an entry similar to that to all of the dragons, of which there are 13 listed. 4 for each of the different categories, as well as the Jabberwock. What, Chrysanth? What did I do now? Why are you making that face? God. How did she switch between all those accounts so fast? Is she just logged into everything on every browser? Pokemon TCG, the Sevi account, Moonskull. Wow. Just wow, Chrysanth. All right, we're going to write about elephants. There's not a hell of a lot to say about elephants, but it's got to be done. Let's see. I think we're just going to do one paragraph on elephants because who the hell needs more? What are they saying? Let's see. I mean, I guess I could. You do have multiple types too. There's like mammoths and things, right? So I guess I could do like a quick 2 paragraph one, nothing extensive like these others. Oh yeah, why are you a mod over there? Maybe I should fix that. Maybe I should unmod you over there. All right. Did I add the elephants never forget? Is that something I should put in here, chat? Elephants. Um, elephants are massive. Elephants are herbivores, right? Yeah, herbivores. And don't forget, if you're coming over here from Sevi's stream, a couple things. Consider going over to our Patreon and becoming a member and supporting Legend Seeker. If you are already, there's a poll going on right now to choose the setting name for Legend Seeker. A lot of good options on there. We have some that have some pretty decent leads, but there's only about 20 or so people that have voted, so every vote can drastically change the scale of that. The top 3 names in that setting, or in that list, will go on to round 2, and then of those 3 in round 2, only one comes out as the official setting name for Legend Seeker. So, oh my god, fantastic. I really liked Legend Seeker, but I wish there was more on elephants. Some guy on the internet, probably. True. But yeah, so you can help make history and decide on the name of the setting for Legend Seeker. It's currently Erudia. That is the default name we've been using for a while, and that is an option on the list, but there are 6 other wonderful options as well, and they all have really, like, we didn't even just put like a list of names. If you go on there, it's actually a full entry, and each name was broken down with what it's supposed to evoke, what the roots of its meanings are, to really give you a feel for what each of these names could convey. And then after reading all that, you can be like, you know what? I really liked the message and the sound of this one. Boom. That's what I'd like the setting name to be. Vote on it. Vote on it. And then, of course, we're trying to get to MegaCon, so feel free to buy me a drink using the tip that is, or the tip link that is pinned. I'll take a shot with you, and we'll make a little magic trinket together. It'll be fun for Legend Seeker specifically. All right, the plains of southern Erudia, which is what inspired me to say all that. Wild bear. Oh, I guess I should need a comma there. How do you spell woolly? Woolly? Yep, I guess that was right. It didn't correct me. Elephants are smart, right? Intelligent? I'd say they're intelligent creatures. I should say they never forget. In Erudia, they literally never forget. I'm not going to, but I should. Wait a second. Elephants, they operate in a matriarchy, right? Am I thinking of that right? Shit, am I going to Google this? Okay, yeah, all right, all right. They do, they do. All right, cool. Um, I think it's no stretch of the truth to say that their literal movements shape the ecosystems around them, or they inhabit, might be a better way to say that. Okay, that's right. There is an elephant named Horton, and he does hear a who. But is he in Erudia? Probably not, but he might be in Canada. There might be a Canadian elephant named Horton. That would be fun. That'd be a nice homage to Dr. Seuss. Homage. I'd be saying too much about elephants, actually. But they are beasts of burden, so I should cover that too. And there were war mounts, right? Even wait, war elephants. Shit. Um, gonna- yeah, I think that's good. That is enough on elephants, chat. I've said all I can say about elephants. There's only so many words that I can spare for elephants. Should you kill one, it only counts as one? What? What does that mean? Cajun Corey, good night. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate having you here. Appreciate having you here. And thank you for buying the ladies a drink earlier, also. Did you guys see the Rudy Poo? Seriously. Those of you who went on the Patreon and saw the picture of the Rudy Poo, what did you think? Tell me true. Tell me true. What did you think? All right. Now the question here is Ettercaps. I'm pretty sure. I do a little research on Ettercaps. I feel like Ettercaps were in. I think Ettercaps were in Tolkien's works as well. I think Ettercaps are fine. So it looks like that word is the root of addercop, which is an outdated English word for spider. So I think we're good there. So we could do something based on Ettercaps. Oh, fantastic. I did not know what the hell you were talking about. You thought the Rudy Poo would be cute and cuddly off that description, Sassy Witch? Are you sure? The back barnacles that shoot goo is different. Well, they gotta shoot that goo from somewhere. I mean, would you prefer an under barnacle? I can make that happen. I think Chrysanthus saying she would like an under barnacle. And listen, if anybody will figure out whether or not the Rudy Poos have an under barnacle or not, is Chrysanth. Okay, she if you don't know, she has a toy naked mole rat, and for some reason, it possessed her to turn it upside down and check to see if it had genitals, which she confirms it apparently does have. I don't know why she was looking for that and what the purpose was, but apparently she took out a measuring tape and like measured the size of it to see if it was the correct scale. I don't know. It's weird, but that's what she did. Oh god. Yeah, she was. Listen, she was measuring whether or not the naked mole rat had the correct size of balls and penises. Apparently. All right, let's talk about ettercaps. Oops, I almost messed up. Okay. The number of times you guys probably hear me say that is not inspiring, I'm sure. One thing I'm not sure about is, I guess they would just be in forests, right? I mean, it makes sense. Oops, I did not mean to do that. They're actually just hardened protrusions. Um, See, Chrysanth admits it. She knows that it has balls, and she was measuring them. She's even admitting it in chat. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's see. Eder caps. This will probably be our last entry for the night. I really hate spider creatures. Have I ever told you guys that? Commanding swarms. Swarms of spiders sound disgusting. I spelled that wrong in a way that's really funny, but I'm not going to say it. Um, oh, God. Erudi narrative. What am I missing? Wow, Chrysanthus even checking the anatomy of pewter greyhounds. What the hell? And measuring it too. Feline infant JJ, that would not be a good idea. There's no such thing as a cute spider, sassy witch. They don't exist. Oh, Chrysanthus describing the anatomy of the creature as a one of those rubber ones. Chrysanth, that's not something you share in an open chat. That's just not something you do. We don't want to know that the animal anatomy is like one of those rubber ones. Okay, that is not thoughts that we need in our heads. Thank you, thank you. Keep the chat PG. Thank you. Um, I got lost for a second there. 1 second. Natural web spinning abilities to create. Not nice, Chrysanth. Oh, Chrysanth, you're here. I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you that I discovered something about my headset. It turns out it's wireless. I never needed a wire in the first place. No, I don't think elephants are scared of mice. Well, I didn't know, Chrysanth. It's not my fault, okay? It's I found out there's like a little spot under here that you push up on it and a little USB comes out and you just plug it in and voila, no cord needed. I'm not frowning. All right, snares. They're not. There's no part about mice in the elephant's entry. Oh god, I can't even type straight. These layers. Oops. All right, so we talked about where they come from, what their layers are like, their relation to spiders. So we're going to talk about what they look like. There. It's settling. Insectile grace. There is a term you're never going to hear again. Um, wow. How did I not know? It wasn't my fault. We can't talk about it when he leaves anymore. I mean, I always was able to hear you anyways. I'm not an idiot. I don't get a delay, no. Well, how do you know what I'm listening to? I might be listening to something. Who is doing all the art? They must love your let's add this attitude. True. Usually I've either finished the entry or already done a much longer entry on these creatures before. Sometimes I'm looking over here, I'm kind of looking at the longer entries I've already written. And also looking at some of the lore I looked up for like folklore and things like that as I'm thinking about what I'm writing. But yeah, if they've got artwork, I've already sent them a description, and it's not gonna change. Do I have a text to speech program? No. I mean, I probably do, but what was I saying? Insectile Grace. I think we're gonna say they're highly territorial. And cunning, for sure. They're going to be ambushers. I have a lot of ambushers on here, but to be fair, you guys missed all the non-ambushers. I did like a whole 15 creatures that weren't ambushers, and the moment I get back on with you guys, I'm right back to the ambush creatures. But I feel like you guys always get to hear me create those creatures. Particularly. I think that looks pretty good. I'll reread it one more time just to be sure. Well, I'm not using Bluetooth either. I'm using a USB that connects. So that might be different as well. Oh, and I didn't really answer your question, Sassy Witch. We have a few artists. Effie, of course. Calic, and then I've got two more who haven't actually started work yet, but I've got them to agree, and I'll announce them once they've actually produced something. I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with what I got there. So we did a good bit today, chat. We went over dryads, the basic lore of elementals, and then we broke down each elemental: air, earth, fire, and water. We talked about elephants, and then we went into ettercaps. That's a good number of creatures. We did about 3 pages of text right there. You and I, chat, together added 3 pages to the Tome of Threats. Yeah, Effie does a really good job. Effie does a really good job. So let's see. You just got up about half an hour ago. Yeah, Effie does incredible work. So I think next time, the only other thing I have under E is going to be Etten. So we'll talk about Ettins. That should be pretty straightforward. And then we're going to cross into G, so we'll probably be going into gargoyles, gelatinous cubes, ghasts, ghosts and ghouls, all undead, so we'll be doing our first undead so far. And that should round me out before I get to giants. I gotta do some heavy thinking on... I've written some lore on giants since the last time we talked, but I gotta figure out exactly how I want them to be broken down, because they're slightly different lore-wise than what you'd normally expect, but they're still giants at the end of the day. Uh, think subscribed. I don't know what that means. Subscribed 8? Is that how many months you've been subscribed? It converts it weird on my restream chat. But thank you for subscribing, nonetheless. But I think that's where we're going to wrap chat. And that was to Chrysanth, by the way. Thank you for subbing to my kick. Which currently is what it is. I might eventually just convert it over to a Legend Seeker one altogether. I don't know. But for now, it's going to be my Erudi kick, and all the funds there go to Legend Seeker anyways. So it's not like the name of it's going to change that by much. I think that's it. Thank you guys for all your generous support today. Thank you for buying shots for the ladies over on Moonskull and helping us get a little bit closer to MegaCon. Remember, if we can hit 1,000 by Sunday, which we're about halfway there, if we can get there, Chrysanth is going to have to, on the Erudi stream, she's going to have to sing Nugget with a Shovel live for you guys. Potentially, we could have her do Mbop by Hanson instead. Well, we'll let you guys decide, but I would like to see her sing Nugget with a Shovel. If you're not aware of that song, I think you can go buy it on our Discord, actually, for like 99 cents or something like that. You have to go look. But it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny little tune. But thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the brand new ending screen, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.